This broadcast is a presentation of Wcxo Sports. Wcxo Sports, since 1999, the sports voice of the Carlisle Indians, the Central Cougars, the Mater Dei Knights, and the Westland Warriors, presents Talkin' Sports on Max 96.7. Talkin' Sports is powered by Wcxo Elevator in Centralia. See Wcxo for a variety of fertilizer, seed corn, and seed soybeans. Talkin' Sports is brought to you by Munkin Dodge Chrysler Jeep Nissan in Centralia. Kaskaskia College. The future's yours at Kaskaskia College. Emin Insurance Agency in Carlisle. Farmers State Bank of Hoffman, Central City, and Hoyleton. Nordike Funeral Home with 5 locations to serve your needs. Lee's Sports in Nashville. McKendree University in Lebanon. Country Financial Representative Marvin Gerdes in New Baden. Seaver Brothers in Carlisle. And by Becker Jewelers with locations in Breeze and Highland and always online at beckerjewelers.com. Here's the host of Talkin' Sports, Rip Nottmeyer.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Talkin' Sports. Rip here in the Wingman Ford studio. Coming up today, we're going to track some high school basketball. First with Central Cougars coach Jeremy Schubert. Later on with Christ Our Rock Silver Stallions coach, the girls coach Dan Kipper. Plus, as always, on a Saturday, we have the Easy on Travel Trivia Quiz at 594-2576, 594-2576, and it's one of those special days. It's Valentine's Day trivia time. And we will have a super package available for you worth around $135-40 American bucks, somewhere in that area. Stay tuned. Details are forthcoming. Let's start, though, with Scores and Stuff. And it is brought to you by Hoffman Auto Body, located 7 miles north of Carlisle. That is it. See Hoffman Auto Body when your vehicle finds itself in a compromised situation, an unstable site. So, in fact, I almost had to dial up Hoffman Auto Body this morning very early. I nearly had a meet and greet with 2 large deer. In fact, the trail deer barely scraped, just brushed the front right of my car. So I think that one could be day to day. Boy, that was a wake-up call. All right, here we go. Let's tip it off with high school basketball in a game heard here on Max 96.7. Columbia beat Carlisle's Indians 58-38. Chase Taylor scored 11 for the Tribe. Jordan Holmes, no surprise there, he hustled 20 for the Eagles. It was Central over Greenville 47-28. Central coach Jeremy Schubert is on tap soon. Westland dumped Freeburg 65-49. Nate Brady and Hunter Ottensmeyer teamed for 43, 22 and 21 respectively. Mater Dei rolled North Tech 64-37 behind Lucas Tysing's 23 markers. Centralia tripped up Mount Vernon 44-37. Cahokia. Javon Williams Jr. led the Orphans with 18. He nailed 10 from the free throw line. Nashville dashed Carterville 59-34. Bryce Boltman checked in with 14. Oakville crushed Redbud 61-29. The Rockets have just routed their last 3 opponents. And Sisney knocked off Christ Our Rock 49-43 despite 20 points from Tristan Britt. I'm telling you, those deer were, I think they had a wake-up call too. Especially that one who's lollygagging. In a little recap, the Mater Dei Lady Knights and Nashville Hornets advanced to sectional play with regional championship wins Thursday, so congrats to them. Meanwhile, Christ Our Rock lost to Oakville, Moorhead on the Stallions. Central's up 2 spots in that poll for what it matters, and it's cool. In 3A action, they're now 8th. Good luck to the Bartelzo Braves today. They play for the Class S State Championship at Rend Lake. They jump it up against Carrier Mills at 4. That's a Max 96.7. I bet that's going to be a good one. Following that, we have Mater Dei basketball against the Centralia Orphans. From what I remember, from what I know. That's not correct anymore. We've waved that one off. Just the junior high game, thanks to Ben. I got to check that schedule there. Hey, Dale Allen of the Carlisle Indians wrestling team is locked in the Wrestlebacks. It's the Vandalia sectional. That's where he and his teammate Nathan Hussman are at. And Nathan is on to the semifinals, so good luck to them today. We'll see if they can advance a bit further to the big place, man. Vladimir Tarasenko scored 2 goals, and the Blues beat the Winnipeg Jets 4-2 last night. Tarasenko, Patrick Berglund, and Alex Steen scored in a 7.5-minute span of the second, helping St. Louis open up a 3-0 lead. Jake Allen was in goal, and he nabbed the win. He made 20 saves. St. Louis had dropped 7 of its previous 8 meetings against Winnipeg, including all 5 games last season. The Blues and Jets split a pair of shutouts in mid-December. So right now in the Western Conference, in the Central, it's Nashville and the Jets with the lead with 73 points. The Blues are a shade behind with 71. Dallas is nipping at their toes with 70. Minnesota, Colorado, Chicago, everybody's over 500. And the Western Conference, the race for the 8 is really going to be tight. Again, especially in the West. The Notre home for the Penguins tomorrow morning. Must be a game of the week. It's at 11 o'clock. Puck drop. The Isles banked 4 power play goals in 3:37 of a 5-minute major, and they beat those commies in overtime 7-6. That's always good. The Illini, oh my goodness, this is always bad. Stumbled again. The Wisconsin Badgers, who are not very good themselves this year, they beat Illinois 78-69 Thursday in Champaign-Urbana, even though Fraser scored 32 for the Orange and Blue. Here's a question for you. How long has it been since Illinois beat Wisconsin? It last happened on January 2nd of 2011. 7 years ago. The Fighting Illini are set to entertain Penn State tomorrow. If they can't entertain the Nittany Lions, who can they? Missouri welcomes Mississippi State today. Is Porter Jr. really coming back? The rumors are persisting. He's going to see a doc this coming week or the next. I don't know. SIU and Bradley collide at the arena tomorrow. The Salukis fell at Illinois State Thursday night. St. Louis U meets LaSalle at Chaffetz tonight. SLU was blown out at St. Bonnie Wednesday, and SIUE clashes with Murray State at the Center. In Edwardsville today, the Cougars were knocked off by Eastern Thursday. Not a real good week for our regional collegiate team. It was a good one, though, again. Well, St. John's, I guess it was a finish, or from last week to this week. Wednesday night, they stunned number 1 Villanova 79-75. So now they've taken down a couple of the top teams in the country in just the last week to 10 days. It was their first win, the Johnnies' first win over a top-ranked team in 33 years. Is Chris Mullins suiting up for them now? I don't know. And Joel Berry, 2, scored 21 points, and number 21 North Carolina rallied from a slim margin and beat number 9 Duke the other night, 82-78. That was Thursday. Quite a game. Caught just a little bit of that. What's that, a 51-50 count now in the last 101 meetings? And one or the other has a 1-point edge in total over that time period. The Cleveland Cavaliers, of course, they've been scuffling, struggling, stumbling, bumbling. They made some trades to try and rectify that. They dealt 6 players, including Isaiah Thomas. He became a waste. Dwayne Wade, he is a rich crybaby. And Derrick Rose, does he ever play anyway? Also sent 2 draft choices, future draft choices, to try and shore up their team for this year and maybe next. Hey, you should have dealt LBJ. You're not going to win the title this year, and he's not going to be there next year. So anyway, the Cavaliers won last night. The new guys, most of them. I'm not even sure. I don't think any of them played, actually. Chicago nipped Minnesota 113-114 at the United Center. Jimmy Butler returned to the Windy City, and he nailed 38 in that loss. The T-Wolves are pretty good. Lillard drained 50 for the Blazers. He didn't even play in the fourth. Baseball remains pretty quiet, but earlier this week, the Stros and outfielder George Springer agreed to a 2-year, $24 million contract. Good ball player. Free agent third baseman Todd Frazier and the Mets agreed on a 2-year contract for $17 million. He had 213 last year. I know, quite a bit of pop. A lot of guys have a lot of home run punch these days. Veteran infielder Darwin Barney has signed a minor league contract with Texas, and the Rangers have signed 44-year-old Bartolo Colon to a minor league deal. He's about 69 years old now. I'm not sure, but we're not short of pitching. Players Union head Tony Clark claims the number of rebuilding teams and unsigned free agents in a historically slow market threatens the sport's integrity. All right. In a related note, the Players Union will open its own spring training camp for the first time since the end of the 94-95 strike, inviting free agents to work out in Bradenton. That camp will start Tuesday under the direction of Bo Porter, who used to be the manager for the Stros. More than 100 players are still available. Hey, sell for something a little less than years of money, you get signed really quickly. Barry Bonds will have his number 25 jersey retired. That's so nice. And the White Sox have hired longtime pitching coach Dave Duncan as a consultant, which is the best role in baseball. Actually, that's the best role in any business. Twin starter Irvin Santana will miss the start of the regular season after having surgery on the middle finger of his throwing hand. He's gone 10 to 12 weeks. How about Lance Lynn up there? Huh? Puerto Rico won the Caribbean Series. The college football recruiting, Illinois grabbed a few quarterbacks since they're losing George Jr. and Crouch. Congrats, of course, go to our area seniors who signed on the dotted line no matter the sport. Several more are college bound. The Super Bowl is history. That's good. I missed it. Not very, I know. And Jimmy Garoppolo, he signed a lucrative contract. He gets 5 years and $137.5 million with the San Fran 49ers. That averages out to $27.5 million per year, making it the richest in NFL history. It's all about timing. The Winter Olympics are well underway. Haven't caught any of it yet. In golf, Dustin Johnson and Bo Hostler share first at the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am. The women are off again, and Mark Calcavecchia leads the Boca Raton Championship. That's going to do it for scores and stuff. It showed up courtesy of Hoffman Auto Body, located just 7 miles north of Carlisle. When your car or truck needs big repairs, small repairs, it doesn't matter. See Hoffman Auto Body, and they'll get that job done right. We're back with coaches Schubert and Kipper and one of those special trivia questions, too. Thanks. Farmers State Bank is dedicated to the communities they serve. They've been making home loans for over 100 years. They are and will continue to be a strong, steady, common-sense leader that's always focused on what's best for you and the community. And remember, Farmers State Bank has loan professionals standing by to assist you in making the right decision for your needs. That's Farmers State Bank of Hoffman, Central City, and Hoyleton. An equal housing lender, member FDIC, NMLS number 404955.
As a business owner, you know that every year brings new challenges and opportunities. The success of your business demands expertise and focus, and Country Financial can help you keep that focus by helping ensure you have the right insurance protection in place to meet your goals. Marvin Gertis, your Country Financial representative in New Baden, can help you create a customized insurance plan that has coverages designed just for your business. Call Marvin Gertis today. 588-7112. Coverages may vary by state. Policies issued by Country Mutual Insurance Company, Bloomington.
When wearing contacts, you shouldn't even be able to feel them. If they're uncomfortable or feeling dry, come see us at Lebanon Optometric Center or Breeze Family Vision Center. We'll find the right contacts for you, whether it's multifocal, astigmatism, daily disposables, or hybrid lenses. Don't suffer through contacts that are just fine. We have all the major brands to choose from, and with locations in Breeze and Lebanon, if you damage or tear your contacts, we can replace them right away. Start seeing clearer today with a little help from Breeze Family Vision Center or Lebanon Optometric Center.
Check out this deal from Munkin Nissan in Centralia. It's a 2017 Nissan Altima SV HC176215 for $21,039, a savings of $79.46 off MSRP. The SV lease is $250.81 for 36 months. To learn more, visit their website at munkinnissan.com.
From my family to yours, with guaranteed satisfaction. Munkin's the one. Munkin's the one.
Remember what it was like to expect the unexpected?
I never realized it was so complex.
Guess what? The feeling's back.
You're on Max.
Hello again, everybody. Rip here in the Weekman Ford studio on this Saturday morning. Let's trip up the H&H Computer Services guest line for Cougars basketball coach Jeremy Schubert. Jeremy, welcome back.
Hey, great to be back, Rip. Thank you.
You tucked away a needed W last night as you outpaced the Greenville Comets by 10 in the second frame and defeated them 47-28 up north. Way to go.
Yeah, thank you. We had a good team win for us. Had a lot of guys contribute. Played really good defense, and it was just a really good win for us and a win we needed. You were right.
You also made those free throws. Didn't get a lot of opportunities, but you hit 9 of 11.
Yeah, we did. We had 9 of 11. I think Camden just missed one, and Carson Fairman missed one. Camden, and I think Camden was 4 or 5 from the line. So
oh, really?
Camden had a really good night on the boards, and Simon Thomas had a really good offensive game, was able to attack the basket, and he finished with 16, which is something we need Simon to do here as we finish up the regular season and get ready for postseason. Yeah,
and you'll take 85% or so from the charity stripe. Tyler Jost, of course, with 17. So, yeah, those two dash 33 together. You'll have a 1-2 punch like that.
Yeah, that's what we were thinking most of the year, that those two guys would lead us in scoring, and it just hadn't happened for Simon as I think like he wanted to offensively, and he was able to get some things, and we challenged him a little bit, and he played really good defense last night and got his legs into his shot, and he looked really good last night.
So that victory snaps a 3-game slide, which include a set of close defeats in Cahokia Conference action against Carlisle and Westland within the last week, 2 weeks or whatever. So again, it came in an opportune time, that victory last night. And, of course, the Mater Dei game went – you were up in that contest a week ago, right, last Saturday night?
Yeah, that is correct. We came out, and Tyler hit some shots. Camden Wimpy hit a big three, and, we were out to like an 8-2 lead, and then maybe extended it to about 10-2 or 12-2. We had a 10-point lead at one point, and I think we were up 8 at the half. And then it kind of snowballed their pressure. They got out in the passing lanes and turned us over, and that created a lot of easy buckets for them on the other end. Yeah,
there was a big swing in the back half. So you're now 3-3 past the Nashville Invitational Tournament, and you simply, you look to spring forward here from here with the regional play. It's sneaking up quickly.
Yes, it is. With that extra week being in 3A, we're fortunate that we were able to get 2 games that last week. We'll play Columbia and Freeburg, both conference games the last week, and the way it's looking now, a big game for Freeburg, or a big game coming up this Tuesday for Westland and Columbia at Westland. That'll probably decide who's in the lead with Salem. I think Salem just has 1 game left, so but we still hopefully will have a little say in maybe what the final conference standings are.
Yeah, Salem plays Carlisle, I know, next Friday night, and right now it's the Cats and the Warriors on top at 7-2. And I'm not sure, and I was just over for the Columbia game last night against Carlisle. I forgot I didn't take a glance at their schedule. I forgot it I forget things quickly now, Jeremy. But so I don't know what's left on their docket, but they're 5-2. So depending on who it falls with who they play, they would have a chance to share that conference crown too.
Yeah, Columbia's still in the mix. Columbia's got Westland. They got Westland this Tuesday.
Okay,
they got Freeburg on Friday. Then they play us on Tuesday. So they have 3 conference games left.
While we're on league play, it is a rarity when you're not involved in playing for a championship and winning a championship. But those times, they come now and then, don't they?
Yeah, it just tells you the toughness of our league.
Oh, yeah.
We've been very fortunate. We've had a lot of good leadership on the floor, and with our kids, and our conference is very tough. And Westland with the starters they've had, a lot of them are 3-year starters, and Coach Brady's always having an outstanding year offensively, and and Columbia's got the Holmes and Pedersen. There's just a lot of good players in our league, a lot of good high school players, and with the addition of Salem and the Crosby may be the best player in the whole league.
He's good.
He's really good.
And when he locks up 20 plus, I doubt if they've hardly lost this season. But yeah, Columbia last night. Holmes, he's a 4-year starter, right? He just really good.
I know for sure he played 2 years with his brother. I don't know if he started as a freshman, but he got some minutes.
Had 20 more markers last night. He's just a coast to coast player. He's got the ball in his hands 75% of the time on offense. But you're right, Peterson and Corey, 2 big kids, and they looked a lot better than they did the first time around over at Harris Gym and Carlisle. And they were up 19-2 at one stretch, and the Carlisle got back into it before the Eagles rolled with some points in that third period, and then
yeah, that's kind of like Carlisle is. Carlisle's you're never gonna keep fighting. They're gonna keep fighting until the end. They're gonna keep going and battling. And I saw Severs was in the box score, so I'm happy for him that he's able to play after the injury at Westland the other night. So it's a tough league, and it's a good league, and
it is.
And you got to be ready every night.
Yep, Tyler did get the start last night and seemed to, I'm not sure how he felt, but he played he played the entire game really. And in that Westland victory, Brady and Ottensmeyer, they doubled up for 43, 22 and 22 for Brady, 21 for Ottensmeyer. But it's an entire unit there. And sometimes a different guy every night. Brady doesn't have to do it all the time. I mean, other guys always show up too and knock down a bunch of points.
Yeah, when they came over to our place on Tuesday, they were you can just tell there's a different demeanor about their team. I think they're ready for their postseason, action coming up here. And, like I said, they got a lot of experience. They're strong. They're guarding better. They're doing a lot of things right. And then when you leave, if you leave one of them, open for a shot, they're going to knock it down. So.
Some good ball movement the two times I've seen him play as well. But we're going down to the wire in the conference. You are 3-5 in league play, 11-13 overall, and you do have 4 prep games left for the second season. And you love to get that another score, whatever it takes. But got to shore up a few things. But you can make some noise definitely, and when regional time rolls around.
Yeah, I hope so. That's where we hope we're playing our best basketball, and hopefully we took a good step last night in the right direction. We got more contributions, not just not putting them through the hole, but just energy on the court for 32 minutes, and hopefully that can carry over this week. Obviously, we got Alton Marquette, who hasn't lost this year yet, and got probably 2 of the best guards in Southern Illinois on the same team, and that's they're going to be a tough foe at their place. But I think our kids are excited about the challenge.
Marquette is still undefeated. I had no idea.
Yeah, 26-0, I think I saw in the paper this morning.
Holy, so they're gunning for 30. You need to put a little halt to that. Yes, you have Marquette and then Oakville, who won their 18th last night, and they just pounded their last 3 opponents, and then Columbia and Freeburg. And the 3A pairings, are they out next Friday?
Correct. I think next Thursday our information has to be all in with the seeds and everything, and I assume we'll probably be going to Highland based on geography, and there's going to be a lot of good teams there, and you just want to be playing your best basketball at that time of year, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, and you want to be again when you reach Columbia, Charlotte, Freeburg, you'll see what kind of damage you can do yet in the conference as we hole out too. So it's every game is meaningful, and if you can get somebody consistently, one or another body, to aid Tyler Jolston in that scoring department, what were he's around 18, 19 on the season probably per game, and how about rebounding for him, Jeremy?
Yeah, he's really done an excellent job on the boards. Camden had a really good Mater Day tournament leading us in rebounding, and then Tyler's really picked up the rebounding. I think I had him for 11 boards again last night, so he's right around 18 and 9 is where he's at, Rip. Yeah, that's
another good year. And can you say anything about the recruiting situation involving Tyler?
He's got a few offers, I think, and those offers have been early, and he's on a visit today.
Oh, really?
He's getting I'm getting more and more emails, as the season gets closer and closer to a close. And I think Tyler's made it pretty well, known that he's going to wait until the season's over, and then he's going to make his decision and kind of sort things out. And he's doing the visits. He's doing the things. He's enjoying it, I think, getting some of these opportunities to go visit colleges and stuff. And I don't think there's any doubt he wants to play, and I think he wants to step into a situation where he can contribute. And I've said it before. I think his best basketball is going to be ahead of him. With him putting on some muscle and some added strength.
It really is. He's playing good ball now, but the potential's unlimited, especially if he gets hooked up with the right program.
Right. A good fit for him. With the chemistry on the team and stuff. I think he can really help a Division II, Division III school out very well.
And all of that is terrific basketball. So, okay, Jeremy, thanks for coming on again this morning. Upset Alton Marquette early next week. That would be great.
We're gonna try, and I also want to just have a shout out to those Clinton County 8th grade coaches. We just had an awesome Clinton County 8th grade tournament out here at Central in the season. You got Bartelzo going for a state championship today, and Coach Zerlini or Coach Moore with that team, and Coach Zerlini at Aveston did an outstanding job. They lost in the quarterfinals. It's good to be a part of Clinton County and watch these young kids play basketball. That's for sure, Rip.
Let's see. Did they lose to Carrier Mills?
Yeah, they lost. I went down there and watched that game. Had a great game plan going in, and just couldn't put the ball in the hole enough.
But it was close, right? It was real close.
Yeah, it was close. It was tied at the end of 3 quarters.
Yeah, I bet that's going to be quite a contest down there this afternoon, actually. So good luck to the Braves, who I don't think they've won a state championship, or definitely not in the undefeated realm.
Yeah, no, I've talked to Coach Moore quite a bit, and he's this is new territory for the school. The first time they've been in the Final Four, and I just hope they can bring that championship home. They got a lot of nice players on that team.
You betcha. Appreciate it, Jeremy.
You bet, Rip.
Jeremy Schubert of the Breeze Central Basketball Cougars. Let's take our second time out, and then it's Valentine's Day trivia. You don't want to miss any of our trivia stuff, but this is one of those special Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, Father's Day. Hang around the radio and get your answers in after these. McKendree University is a great place to continue your sports career. It's also a great place to continue your education. McKendree offers a wide range of degrees, including master's degrees in business, nursing, education, and professional counseling. If you'd like, you can access McKendree's quality education through the flexibility of online degrees. To learn more about McKendree, log on to McKendreeOnline.com or call 1-800-BEARCAT. McKendree University is ready when you are.
Don't miss the grand opening of the all-new Best One Tire and Service in Breeze, now located at 13912 Best One Drive. Come see the all-new expanded floor design and look. It'll blow you away. Plus, lots of grand opening specials, including an oil change for just $19.95. That's not all. Register to win great prizes. No purchase necessary. And listen to this. Mention this ad and get an additional discount on the spot. It's the grand opening of the all-new Best One Tire and Service, 13912 Best One Drive in Breeze. You're going to love this place.
Hi, this is Rosalind Ross, and I'm your NBA sports gal for Talking Sports with Rip Nottmeyer here on 96.7.
Seaver Brothers has what you're looking for. Take a spin with Seaver Brothers and drive home in your new or pre-owned Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, or Dodge truck today. Let Seaver Brothers give you the car buying experience that no other dealership can offer. Seaver Brothers stands behind their products and also has an outstanding service department with qualified technicians to keep your vehicles running strong. Stop by Seaver Brothers, 811 Washington Street in Carlisle, or call 594-2624 for your next Seaver Brothers sales associate.
Continuing a fine tradition handed down from Antone Coke in 1877, Antone's Concessions and Catering proudly delivers an experience in food service that's second to none. No matter what the occasion, Antone's Concessions and Catering offers a wide selection of menu items that are guaranteed to please. Call 618-830-1579 to place your order. For more information online, Antone'sConcessionsandCatering.com.
Do you mind if I turn on the radio?
The music is great, and it doesn't cost anything.
It's Max 96.7.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Weedman Ford studio on this Saturday morning. Monday and Wednesday, 6 to 7, Saturday mornings, 9 until 10. Monday night, 2 more Hall of Famers. We had Cindy Hoffman on, who's entering the Kaskaskia College Hall of Fame this morning. That starts at 10. And another Casey Hall of Famer will be with us Monday night, Jeff Jensen, who was a terrific baseball player there some years ago. And from the St. Louis Sports Hall of Fame, that new Illinois wing, second year for that, a Centralia native, both of these are, Nancy Scranton from pro golfing fame. So it's Jensen and Scranton Monday night. Next Wednesday, Casey Blue Angels basketball coach Janelle Kuhn. Here's trivia.
It's time for the Easy In Travel Trivia Quiz on Talkin' Sports. Escape to paradise with Easy In Travel in Breeze. Call 526-2201.
And at 9:30, that time drop is brought to you by Breeze Furniture and Jan's Uniforms. Here we go with Valentine's Day trivia. Our number is 594-2576, 594-2576. Everybody is eligible to play, unless, and we have a list, just, we want to spread this wealth opportunities around. Unless you are someone or someone in your household has won any of our special trivia giveaways over the past 3 years. That includes Father's Day, Mother's Day, and Valentine's Day. That only takes care of 9 of you, okay? We've got the list handy just to, check. And you also must be at least 21 years of age, and you cannot be affiliated with or related to anyone here at Max 96.7 or Easy on Travel, or for today, Town & Country Florist and Breeze, Michael's Restaurant in Highland, 12 Oaks Vineyard in rural Carlisle, and Designs Unlimited Salon and Spa and Breeze. Those 4 have teamed up for our special Valentine's Day trivia package. It consists of the following: a Valentine's Day plant from Judy at Town & Country Florist. That's worth $25. A $50 gift card from Gay at Michael's Restaurant. A bottle of Red Baron wine. That's a $15 value, at least, from Doug and Jody at 12 Oaks Vineyard. Plus, hair and other products. Not actually hair, but hair products and other products. I could use the hair. That's a $45 value from Carla at Designs Unlimited Salon and Spa. The entire package worth basically $135 to $140, and whoever wins, you need to pick it up today through Tuesday, okay? Saturday, Monday, or Tuesday, one of those dates, Saturday through Tuesday, at Town & Country Florist and Breeze. At Town & Country Florist and Breeze, they'll have the whole pot of gold for you. And bring some ID just in case. Wow. I'm out of breath. Here we go with the question. Open those ears at 594-2576, 594-2576. Of course, a number of offensive records were set in Sunday's Super Bowl as we put the wraps on that it was a good game. Yeah, I missed it. One of those was chalked up by quarterback Tom Brady. He threw for 505 yards. Here's the absolute question here. Who's passed for the most yards in 1 quarter of a Super Bowl game? Roger Staubach of the Cowboys, the 49ers' Steve Young, or Doug Williams from the Redskins? Who's gunned for the most yards in 1 period of a big game? Staubach, Young, or Williams? Collect your thoughts and give us a buzz at 594-2576, 594-2576. You could be carting home a big prize package for your Valentine or for yourself.
Nordyke Funeral Home is thinking about your future and offers secure, pre-planned funeral arrangements, relieving the emotional burden for those you love, allowing you to express your own wishes, and assures peace of mind with financial concerns when your family needs it the most. Nordyke Funeral Home has 5 locations in Albers, Aveston, Breeze, New Baden, and now Carlisle. Visit NordikeFuneralHome.com or call 588-3533. Striving to earn your family's confidence and trust, Nordyke Funeral Home with 5 locations.
Get unhungry for only $5 at your Breeze and Carlisle Hardee's. Dig into the $5 All-Star Meal with 4 different meals to choose from, like the Charbroiled Double Cheeseburger and Onion Rings with natural cut fries, a fresh baked chocolate chip cookie, and a 20-ounce drink. Pick a $5 All-Star Meal today from your Breeze and Carlisle Hardee's, plus the entire Red Burrito menu. Get unhungry at your Breeze and Carlisle Hardee's.
Stuck in a state of falling behind? Struggling to keep up with your kids, your finances, your insurance, your life? Then let me, State Farm agent Steve Klosterman, help you simplify and get to a better state. Because with the Klosterman Agency handling your auto, home, and life insurance, you'll have more time to handle everything else. More money, too, because adding State Farm policies can earn you discounts and actually help you get ahead. Call or email me, State Farm agent Steve Klosterman, and get to a better state with State Farm.
If you're an athlete, coach, official, or fan, you need Lee Sports in Nashville. Lee Sports has it all for teams and individuals. From uniforms, shoes and equipment, to coaches apparel and officials gear. And Lee Sports carries name brands like Under Armour, Mizuno, Rawlings, and Adidas. Lee Sports also stocks a complete line of spirit wear and offers screen printing and custom embroidery, plus trophies, awards, and personalized items. Lee Sports in Nashville, your complete sporting goods headquarters.
Welcome to our music warehouse. Lucky you're not the one who has to refile all these CDs. Playing everything.
You've got Max 96.7.
Welcome back. The return of Talkin' Sports is here. We're in the Weekman Ford studio. I believe we have a winner. We're trying to get the full disclosure there. Name, town, number, all kinds of questionnaires we fill out for this. The question again is as follows. for the Valentine's Day win. Which of these QBs has thrown for the most yards in a single stanza of any Super Bowl game? Was it Roger Staubach, Steve Young, or Doug Williams? It is indeed Redskins quarterback Doug Williams. He had one shot of fame there, man. He threw for 228 yards in the second quarter against Denver in Super Bowl XXII. Let's see, you got the 22. That was back in 1988. The Skins won 42-10. I believe we're going to walk away with a winner rather shortly. We also have Dan Kipper on deck. And speaking of the Kaskaskia College Hall of Fame, do we have that, Ben? Daniel Labad from Pocahontas. Maybe our first Pocahontas winner. That's good. Gretchen Williams, huh? Daniel Labad from Pocahontas wins. So Daniel will collect the Valentine's Day package courtesy of Town & Country Florist, Michael's Restaurant, 12 Oaks Vineyard, and Designs Unlimited Salon and Spa. He made a haul, and if Daniel, I believe Ben is, but you need to pick that up either today or Monday or Tuesday at Town & Country Florist in Breeze. I think we fulfilled all of our requirements. Thanks for all the calls. I think pretty much everybody else went with Staubach, but it is Doug Williams who was worth the victory this morning. Another break, and then we're coming back. It's always fun to make somebody rich like that. Well, I mean, within reason. Dan Kipper is in the coach's box next, and this is Talking Sports on a Saturday morning. Need insurance? Insurance you can really count on? If so, turn to Dan Imming at Imming Insurance Agency in Carlisle. Dan and his staff will provide you with the insurance coverage and service you deserve. Whether it's auto, home, life, health, or commercial, your choices aren't limited either. Imming Insurance Agency represents many outstanding companies, so get covered by the best. Call Imming Insurance Agency at 594-4536 or stop by 589 9th Street in Carlisle. Imming Insurance Agency, a proud supporter of Clinton County sports.
Companies are hiring again. That's good news. Bad news, you don't have the skills they're looking for. Kaskaskia College can fix that. KC's welding technology program can set you up with the skills industries are looking for. More good news, classes are available at KC's Trenton Center or Crisp Technology Center. Call Sean Morris at 545-3406. The demand is there, the pay is there. Where are you? Kaskaskia College, your future starts here.
Good times are waiting at Brett's Wildlife Lodge and Winery, just north of Carlisle on Route 127. There's no better place to see live music than the Brett's Outdoor Stage, hosting bands every weekend. The kitchen at Brett's opens at 3 on Monday and Tuesday. They open for lunch at 11 Wednesday through Friday, and they have breakfast Saturday and Sunday starting at 8, with dinner available daily. Brett's Wildlife Lodge and Winery is a great spot for a meeting, a party, a get-together, or just to grab a bite to eat. Call 594-8830 or go to wildlifelodgeandwinery.com.
Hi, this is Dr. Matt Palm at MedPlus Physical Medicine in Carlisle. Whether you want to lose a few pounds for vacation or you want to get rid of lots of excess weight, it's time to take advantage of our safe, effective, and affordable weight loss program. With an individualized plan based around an appetite suppressant, a metabolism booster, and diet and exercise counseling from physicians with backgrounds in nutrition, let us get you on the path to a healthier lifestyle. Call MedPlus at 594-3671 to set up your free consultation and to get you on track to a healthier you.
We tell you our music library contains an embarrassment of riches. Except nothing embarrasses us. Playing everything.
This is Max 96.7.
Hello again for one final try here, Rip in the Wiegman Ford studio. And just there was something lost in the translation. It's Daniel Levad, L-E-V-A-D, Daniel Levad from Pokey. He wins the Valentine's Day Trivia Prize this morning, so congrats to him and his wife and or girlfriend. It's options galore. Here we go for one final turn this morning. We take the H&H Computer Services guest line for down the street in Carlisle. And Christ our Rock girls basketball coach Dan Kipper. Dan, welcome back.
Thanks, Rip. Thanks for having me.
But this is always hard, isn't it? This is tough. Nobody wants to see their season end as quickly as it did for you, and you've got such a good team, but your Silver Stallions saw the curtain drop on Thursday night at the Oakville, at the 1A Regional there.
Yeah, it was a tough battle. It's like you said, nobody wants to see the season end. It's hard for the girls. You see Weber and New Athens and some of these other teams on our schedule that are still playing. It was a tough draw with the ISSA this year, and the season ended Thursday night.
The Lady Rockets clipped your squad 34-26 for that championship at the old arena, and they, I guess from what I understand, your team, you scored the first bucket, and that was it. It was always a catch-up time after that.
Yeah, we threw a couple wrenches at her. Snuck in a 1-3-1 defense, and it seemed to catch them off guard. But we missed about 3 2-footers in the opening 3 minutes of the game. They kind of jumped out to an 8-point lead, and it kind of stayed like that the rest of the game. We cut it to 3 twice, but couldn't get any closer than that.
Yeah, and Maddie Hochstedt for the Lady Rockets, she came off the bench, so I guess she's getting well, isn't she? Which is great for her and the team, but she netted 14 points.
Yeah, I think at one time she had 12 of their 24. You watch her warm up and you watch her limp, and I talked to some guys yesterday. It might have been one thing we did differently. She didn't look real strong out there on the floor, and we didn't really put our best defender on her. And she beat us. And when she wasn't on the floor, they struggled to put the ball in the hole. So she was a big factor of the game.
Well, that's great for her, though. I mean, she's SIUE bound, and she's going to be a good one. By the way, they didn't do you any favors. They hit all their free throws, or most of them, in that fourth period, didn't they?
Yeah, 7-9. I was just looking at the stats, finishing some stuff up for the year, and came past that. I think we held them to just 1 bucket in the fourth quarter. The rest of them were free throws, and it was a low-scoring game. We battled. That's about all you can ask them to do.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, and they played hard. And who led your effort as far as points and rebounds? Was Caroline at the Bainey at the top of the charts?
Georgia actually led in points.
Okay.
Yeah, she had 11 points, and then Caroline was next, I think, with 6 points. I'm pretty sure, she led us in rebounds. She had 7, and Corinne DeBoer added 4.
They've had some. They've scored a few for you over the years, haven't they?
Yeah, actually, Caroline just fell 16 points short of the 1,600 mark.
Oh my!
She went over 1,500 this year. Corinne, who's kind of battled a shoulder injury all year, she ended up with 708 points over her career. So both of them, and Georgia actually became number 2 for the school. Only Caroline's in front of her. Georgia ended up with 1129 for her 4 years.
Yeah, I thought she was over the 1,000 point plateau. And let's see, Caroline, I forgot. Where's she heading off for school?
Olivet Nazarene.
Okay, and Georgia, she playing anywhere?
Georgia is undecided currently.
Okay. And back to you and the Lady Rockets. You met them earlier in the season there, Dan. It was almost the exact same outcome, wasn't it? And both of those games at Oakville, that was a 34-28 loss. So, yeah, you're hoping, I guess, and you did. And now Maddie was playing, but it just didn't get that final punch. It didn't quite go your way. But it is a shame, and it's tough to do for the IHSA. And, I mean, we have certain areas, certain regions. You can't be traveling all over the state, but it's a shame you two had to hook up so early.
Yeah, this is our 3rd year in a row we've been into different regionals, so I'm not exactly sure what the logic was. Every time we win one,
there's no logic.
It's going to be, it's like you said, and best of luck to Oakville and both Altamont, but, to see both of those guys playing up at state here in a couple of weeks it's good for them, but it's going to be tough for us to watch.
Man, Altamont, you had a terrific game against them just a week or so down the line. I guess that was last week.
Yes, yeah, we did.
Yeah, won that by 3, and you were definitely prepared for this game, and you were riding a 12-game winning streak, too, after disposing of Jabola Wednesday night.
Yeah, and, for us, and this was the first time, I guess, in 4 years that we haven't increased the win total from the season before, but, to win 23 games for us, a 1A school, and you look at what we added to our schedule this year, playing Greenville, playing Murfreesboro, Mater Day's been on the schedule now 2 years in a row.
You beat Mater Day.
Our schedule gets tougher every year, and, we're still eclipsing the 20-year mark. And we got an email a couple days ago from Nathan Reeder over at Bree Central, and they're going to try and put a shootout on next year. And we've been invited to, so we've got to change some things around. It'll be nice to play in that. So,
yeah. Yeah, and you swept through the Midland Trail Conference, the regular season and the tournament. You had some in-season tournament success. Yes, 23-6 is another remarkable overall record. And now the season has just ended, but how many seniors will you lose for when that next campaign rolls around?
We have 3 seniors that'll be gone. We'll return Macy Peltis, who, picked up valuable playing time. She missed a few starts here and there that we gave the nod to Macy Martin, but, we played 6 all year long and rotated them, so we returned half of what's played. Cameron Piron was our second leading scorer this year. She'll be back next year, and she'll kind of be the vocal point, try to step in there for Baney and be our top post scorer, and we'll be set in the backcourt with the guards. We'll need a little bit more size. Carly Pottergall was a freshman. That saw some playing time for us too, and then Jen Johnson will be another one that'll factor in, and we'll see what the crop of freshmen brings.
You're going to be okay. You've got some smooth players there, and hopefully that set of coaches will return too.
Yeah, I would think so. Brian and Jack and Danny have been very valuable, so hopefully they'll all be back next year.
Incidentally, as an aside, how's your brother Don liking his role with the Carlisle Indians? He's active in those junior varsity games and varsity too.
Yeah, I think he's coaching. He's trying to teach. Going from head coach to JV coach. I'm not exactly sure, but you're going to a bigger school and a school with a little more pedigree than what Wayne City had. So. For the most part, I think he's enjoying it. But
he's coming off some success at Wayne City with those Indians, isn't he?
Yeah, and they're off to a great year too down there. It's hard. It's hard nowadays being a coach. You have other things you have to worry about than coaching players, so that's a little tough on you. But you're part of the job and you deal with it.
You got it, Dan. Well, congratulations on another outstanding year, Dan. 23 victories again. You keep piling up those victories and improving those win totals. So it's good to have you on as always as well, and we look forward to talking to you in the next season.
All right, thanks, Rip.
Enjoy the golfing.
Bye.
Got it. Dan Kipper. Our thanks to Dan and also to Jeremy Schubert. What else? Yeah, we're going to skate out of here just a little early. I'm on it's Kaskaskia College Hall of Fame Day. It begins at 10. I'm always late due to the show, which is okay, but I'm going to get maybe a 5 to 10 minute jump on it this morning and not be quite as late as usual. And here's who's going in this morning. They do this right. Casey does this right with the Hall of Fame induction ceremony, and afterwards the doubleheader of basketball for the Blue Angels and the Blue Devils at 1 and 3. But at 10 plus, oh, yeah, the brunch. They better save me some brunch. Here's who's entering. Former basketball players Darren Hill and Mike English. Not two, but Darren Hill. Exceptional. On the women's side, Cindy Hoffman, who was here on Wednesday night, and Amy Cruzy Frost, and former baseball player Jeff Jensen, who could pound the old horseside out of the ballpark. Also, the entire 2008-09 baseball team, and they have several locals on that squad there. So, okay, what else? Check. I think that's pretty much it. Monday night, we're coming back between 6 and 7 with Kaskaskia College Sports Hall of Famer Jeff Jensen. And again, from the St. Louis Sports Hall of Fame, this is the second year for that Illinois wing. Gaetti, Reeder, and Wargo went in a season ago, among others. Carl Mock, too, our guest from a week ago. Oh, man, those are some good. Ken Oberfeldt's also going in this year. All these people have been on Talkin' Sports, some of them, most of them, numerous times. But pro golfer Nancy Scranton will enter that, or she has entered. That was Thursday night, and she's going to be on Monday night, too. So it's Jensen and Scranton then. Our trivia winner this morning for the Big Bash, the Valentine's Day Trivia Prize, Daniel Lavad of Pocahontas. He gets the entire bag of goodies, and he will pick that up eventually from Town & Country Florist in Breeze. We're skipping 10 minutes early. I know, I'll get docked pay. That's part of it. We'll see you Monday night between 6 and 7 on Talkin' Sports, Real Sports Talk on Max 96.7 Wcxo.
Talkin' Sports on Max 96.7 was powered by Mako Elevator in Centralia. See Mako for a variety of fertilizer, seed corn, and seed soybeans. Talkin' Sports was brought to you by Munkin Dodge Chrysler Jeep Nissan in Centralia. Kaskaskia College. The future's yours at Kaskaskia College. Emin Insurance Agency in Carlisle. Farmers State Bank of Hoffman, Central City, and Hoyleton. Nordike Funeral Home with 5 locations to serve your needs. Lee's Sports in Nashville. McKendree University in Lebanon. Country Financial Representative Marvin Gerdes in New Baden. Seaver Brothers in Carlisle. And by Becker Jewelers with locations in Breeze and Highland and always online at beckerjewelers.com. Thank you for joining us for this WCXO sports presentation of Talkin' Sports on Max 96.7. This broadcast was a presentation of WCXO Sports.